Hey guys, welcome back to Broken Sword. I don't know why I keep picking up this controller. I can't play the... Oh, actually, I think I can actually play the game with a controller. I think I actually can play Broken Sword 5 with a controller. We'll see what happens, eh? Oh, I can. Okay, continue.
The empty box had been left out overnight, and no one would have wanted to steal it. Rearranging the sign had been a stroke of genius, even if I do say so myself.
That's good.
All Bassam's stuff was safely locked away.
Interesting.
There was an electrical box up there, but I couldn't reach it from the ground.
Well then, clearly we need this.
It looked like a very sturdy shutter. I'd have to operate the controls to open it. Vera Security, a name which was becoming increasingly familiar. There was no way I could force the shutter open with my bare hands. I needed to find another way. That wasn't worth trying.
You don't know, George? You weren't there? Paula Gallifrey?
That would be pointless. That was never going to work.
Yo, my sister's still here.
The box was in the perfect position to access the beam above. The box was in the perfect position to access the beam above.
Yeah, I know, eh? No, George, stop. Oh, that's sick. With a controller, I can change the camera angle. Why is it constantly opening that?
It was the cookie that kept on giving.
Why can't I stop my controller from going up? George is the man there, daughter. He said, it's just the right to... Oh, I see. Am I the only person who doesn't think that looks like it's the same place? Sure, I'm the only person confused by that, right?
I popped the lid open. Inside was an aircon unit and bingo, the master controls for the shutters.
Yeah, agreed.
The aircon blade was exposed. I was glad it wasn't spinning. It was the motor that operated the shutters. It was the master controller for the shutters. The wire connected the shutter motor to the master controller.
That was very straightforward. Alright, we did it, guys. What keeps doing that? That's so annoying. Alright, George, let's go.
In the drawer was a single Q-tip. It was my lucky day. It hadn't been used.
Oh, because
It didn't work.
it's just as funny.
Well, it seemed like a good idea at the time. The room was pitch black. I couldn't see a thing.
You can't see a
That
thing
wasn't
because...
quite right.
Oh, hang on, his phone, right? No, your phone has a light. Hang on, it's 2013. Did phones have lights?
Well, it seemed like a good idea at the time.
Yeah, all good. We're just figuring stuff out, Max. Oh my god, that's fucking annoying. Sorry. That's flippin' annoying.
In the corner of the room was a pizza delivery scooter, just like the one the killer had escaped on. There was a letter jammed in the shredder. There was a letter jammed
Pizza.
in the shredder. The letter was partially shredded. The shredder was jammed.
How do I get it out, though?
I tried to poke the paper free, but it was too tightly jammed.
Chaotic evil.
Somehow, I had to get the shredder working again.
Okay. We don't have the necessary thing to make this work. Oh, patch of oil.
Oil had dripped from the scooter onto the floor. I smeared some oil onto the cotton bud.
All right, George.
A lid like that would normally just open.
Oh. Thanks, Meg.
A lid like that
Thanks.
would normally just open. I tried to free the gears, but they were jammed solid. Its service was long overdue.
Yeah, hashtag Max.
I smeared the gears with oil. There was a letter jammed in the shredder. It was time to see what was in the letter.
Thanks, Max. Maxi baby, it's Auntie Max. Well, thank you very much. I'm trying to figure out this this letters order. Thanks, Max. Oh, this is the bottom. Okay, so it's Dear Mr. Mama, daughter. Love you, darling. You did brush your teeth, my daughter. Hang on, darling. Like Diddy. She did before the shower, yeah. Auntie Max says hi, daughter. All right. Oh, that's still too far after this. Tick. Okay. All right, cool. So the foot starts up here. So maybe Mac is right that it does start with the blue logo. I don't know. I've never done ranks. They've been in the championship. Unless you're S rank. Dear Mr. We need the rest of that foot. Bizarre. Is there still chunks missing? Okay, so this logo is my reference, which means, hang on. So if this logo is my reference, hold on, motherfucker. Oh my gosh, please. Okay. So, le lizard bleu, the blue lizard. Le lizard bleu. Ooh. Le lizard bleu. Oh, for fuck's sake, that's driving me insane. Why does it keep getting stuck there? Thank you. Okay. Le lizard bleu. 100%. Can I? Okay, so that like this. Okay. Is the image on the back of is the image on the letter reversed? I'm real fucking lost. The shadow of the lizard doesn't look like the lizard on the picture at all. Les lizards bleus. Okay, hang on. So I've got provide. Oh, for fuck. Provide. Here we go. There we go. Okay. The 30th of March. Okay, so this goes maybe like here. Oh, yeah, hang on. Oh my gosh, please. Hey? Okay, it was like here. Oh, and in the, okay. Not gonna lie, this is really starting to fuck me off. Okay. Ah, here we go. Yo, I know you're trying to help, Bobby, but that isn't helping. Okay. Okay, all right. Okay. Secure. Where did I put the March section? There. Okay, so... Okay. I am delighted. This matter. And
I grabbed the paperclip.
I'm done. What the hell? Have I accidentally, like, covered something? I am.
It was the letter from Henri confirming that Vera's security had the contract for the exhibition. And it also revealed who was in charge at Vera. A guy called Medovsky. At first glance, it all seemed pretty run-of-the-mill. But why was Henri thanking Medovsky for being generous? And why was he pleased to represent him? Maybe Medovsky was the owner we'd been looking for. It didn't add up. I had a gut feeling. There was something fishy going on.
Maybe it was you. I won't keep it to myself.
It was a pizza delivery scooter. It was a pizza delivery scooter. The box was empty. Annette had cleared everything out.
Oh, this is so annoying.
Just mess and empty boxes. The air vent had a tiny catch on the side. It felt like the perfect opportunity to use Lane's clippers. Sadly, they were designed to cut, not lever.
Well, where we go, George?
The paperclip was perfect for the job. There
How?
was definitely something in there.
Yeah, you're right, Max. Somebody's bloody nail clippers.
Now, what are you... Gotcha. Well, would you believe it? It was a gun. And very likely the one that had been used to shoot Henri.
Aha! So, what have we here? L'Américain, Monsieur Stobart.
How are you here?
You will rue the day you crossed my
Yeah, I know.
Now, you are caught in my net like a little red herring.
Inspector, I'm investigating the robbery.
No, monsieur. You are breaking and entering an innocent storeroom.
I found the murder weapon.
Found? No. Planted? Yes. Moo, arrest this man and take him to the station.
This guy's a
I shall
loser.
Squeeze you, Monsieur Stobart, until your pips squeak.
I wonder if George's dad died again so I can leave him one more time. Bro, she still lives in the same apartment? Is it Andre? How? How did you lose game audio? What the... Bro. Is it back? Sick. Loving that. Okay. This is why I wish I had the money to get an internal game capture card. I just want an internal game capture card on my computer, and then I'll never have to worry about this shit ever again. Okay, return to game. I know that's it, because OBS is showing me the audio. So she said, Monsieur? Yeah, for sure, just sit on Nico's chair.
The old man was out of breath.
But there was a perfectly good couch right there. I can't believe Nico still lives in the same old apartment. She's got a MacBook now.
It was my computer.
Fucking yo to the fuck. Sick. So sick. Hold on, guys. I'm so sick of love songs, especially because they suck. Wait, man. I'd love for us to own a studio. That would be sick. Hang on. What have we got? Got any sales on today? Awesome. No. There was a sale for 20 bars, and it's just gone. Now it's just a dinosaur. Oh, 100%. Horrible heart attack as well.
Would you like a glass of wine?
Yes, that will definitely help with the fact I am struggling to breathe.
Those stairs are a nightmare.
Alcohol doesn't hydrate you, but sure, give me alcohol.
That's better.
So, what can I do for you, monsieur?
My name is Tiago Marquez. I saw your report on the robbery. I found your address. I came straight away. I needed to see you.
Thanks, dinosaur.
Why is that?
The stolen painting, La Malédiction. It belongs to me.
Ronnie had wanted me to interview the owner, and now here he was. Or rather, he was somebody who claimed to be the owner. So the stolen painting is yours. Tell me more.
La Malédiction belonged to my family in Catalonia in the 30s, before the Civil War.
So what was it doing here in Paris?
The fascists stole it in 1938. They killed my father, but not me. I escaped. I have been looking for it ever since. You have to help me find it.
Well, bro, do you know what I'm going to do?
I had no reason to show Marquez my press card. He already knew who I was.
There was no reason to try
Tell
that.
me about yourself.
I am Tiago Marquez, the rightful owner of La Malédiction. What else is there to tell?
You traveled all the way from Catalonia?
No, since the war, I've lived in France, in the southwest. And now I want the painting back.
Hold on. You ran away from the Civil War in the 30s to France, the place that famously got taken over by the Nazis in the 30s and the 40s. Incredible.
Did you lose all your family in the Civil War?
When they came for us in 38, I fled with my mother. But
We went to
my
the
father was
very
not so
peaceful,
lucky.
not currently in World War II
sorry.
France.
I would have stayed and fought for freedom, but I was just a boy.
They're definitely not going to be invaded France.
You've got my attention, but if I'm to help you, I need more to go on.
I have something. This old photograph. It is of me and my family.
I might need to go get some water, guys. I'm struggling to keep my eyes open.
See the painting above the fireplace?
Yes, it's La Malédiction. The photograph certainly appeared to link the old man to the painting.
We're not going to investigate it? Sick. Also, bro, you need to take better care of that fucking photo.
You took the photographs at that robbery, huh?
I did, yes.
I need to see them.
Why?
Please, I must see them.
All right. Here they are.
He sure is. He's probably give him away. Ma chiesa.
This one was rejected. George got in the way. Typical.
Who is this George?
Just a friend. He insured the painting.
And she
So,
says, I'm just
He
a
will
friend.
know who is this
And she
liar
says,
who
I'm
claims
just a
to
friend.
own my painting.
I don't think he does. He would have told me.
Oh, baby, you girl, got what I need. And then you left because my dad died. Yo, there's a tattoo on his arm.
Here's the thief making off with the painting.
What is that tattoo on his arm?
Looks like a skull and crossbones. Headhunters, hmm?
You will find him, and then you will find my painting.
I can try, monsieur.
You must, mademoiselle.
This is the best shot I took. They used it in the paper.
Yes, it is how I recognize La Malédiction. My
And the
painting.
fact the paper said,
Does
La
look like it in
Malédiction.
your photograph.
So close, but now it is lost again.
That's how I recognized it. That and the title of the fucking thing.
This shot didn't come out too well.
It's perfect.
Perfect?
Finally, La Malédiction in all its splendor. The lines, the color, the detail. It's been so long since I've seen it.
Then take it. That shot is no good to me.
Really? Thank you, mademoiselle.
It reminds me of how my father was brutally killed in the Spanish Civil War.
So you are certain that this is the same painting?
Of course, I do not make mistakes.
That tattoo is really quite distinctive.
Yes, but that is all there is to go on.
Why wasn't that in the paper? Oh, and the killer is definitely this guy.
Marquez's story was very interesting, but I needed to corroborate it. I wondered if the gallery kept ownership records. And while I didn't wholly trust him, this was the one lead that I didn't want to lose. Where are you staying?
What? Nowhere. Here, perhaps.
I didn't want him to stay in my apartment.
His Russian
There
grandson.
was another solution. My neighbor is out of town for a few days. You could stay there.
Yes, that would be good. Thank you.
Great, let's go.
Okay, I think Max is right in the money. I think this guy's poor as fuck. Hey, thank you, Zohoni. Also, how do you have your neighbor's
Adam
keys?
said that he would leave the spare key under the mat. My neighbor had left a key for me under the doormat. Which reminded me I hadn't watered his plants for a week. The key wasn't there. The gap was wide, but not wide enough for my fingers.
Nico, would you say your fingers were too big to fit in the tiny quack? My fingers were too big to fit in the tiny quack.
Using the sticky chewing gum, I was able to fish out the key.
That's fucking horrid. Nico, close the mat so the old guy doesn't fall over. Ah, la malédiction. Oh! I shall poo in his toilet vigorously.
This will do.
Glad it's up to standard. I have to go out, monsieur.
I will-
Ronnie had promised me the front page if I got an interview with the painting's owner. And here was a crazy Spaniard claiming to be just that.
No,
I needed
no,
to find out who had put the painting up for sale. Maybe there was more.
no,
to
Nico,
find at
don't
the
you
gallery.
dare leave this motherfucking apartment.
Lane was sitting outside the cafe. He looked dazed.
Did you say dazed and confused? Hey, Nico, I want to go back to your apartment right fucking now. I don't think you understand. Oh my gosh. La maledictia. Excuse me, I'm Lane.
I couldn't leave without finding out who owned the painting.
Ah! Okay, alright. Fine. Don't worry, he's pooing all over Adam's toilet. I missed the ball a couple of times. How? Don't ask, senor.
Hey,
So it is you, madame. There is no coffee. It bores me now. There is cola, or beer, or champagne.
no thanks.
His signs changed to
That
reflect
is
that
your
too.
choice, and you have exercised it.
Hi.
Changed your mind?
No, but I'll let you know if I do.
Up to you, huh?
It was Hector Lane, art critic extraordinaire.
Remember when we got him pissed? I remember we got him pissed.
Hello, Monsieur
The
Lane.
big lips.
Ah, the delectable Nicole Collard, super sleuth. How may I be of service?
I was hoping I'd find you here.
Always available for a lovely lady such as yourself.
Henri's death, it must be so very hard for you.
Yes,
What?
I
Nico's
shall
coming
listen
with
to you.
tact?
we had such a very special relationship.
Interesting.
The loss is so hard to endure, even for a man of such inner strength as myself.
What do you know about the owner of La Malediccio?
That was Henri's business. He found the painting and did the deal with the owner.
Would anybody else know anything about the owner?
Not likely. He kept especially quiet about that one. But he always kept a manifest for every exhibition.
I'm writing a follow-up piece on the gallery theft.
Ah, so you need an inside view, authoritative.
Something like that.
The police have finished in the gallery. We could chat in the office. It's much more comfortable. More intimate. I might even be able to rustle up a little bottle of champagne.
Maybe later. I have some things to do first.
Maybe next time, then.
Look, Nico, I know he's a freakazoid. And gross. But bring that old Spanish guy with you. And then let's take Lane.
You
I
mentioned
shall
the
shit in
manifest.
your toilet.
How would one get a look at that?
Senor.
One might start in the office. That's where Henri kept most of his paperwork.
About the gallery.
Of course, my dear. We can go there now, if you would like.
I don't have a choice, right?
That sounds great.
We can discuss my ordeal over a glass of champagne.
Champagne.
Cozy chat with Lane was the last thing I wanted. But it was my best hope if I wanted to get a look around the office. So, what are we waiting for?
Yo, Lane is so gross. Also, why does he have a worse frame rate than Nicole Goulard? My frame rate is terrible. Just my frame rate, and nothing else. Is he the same voice actor as the original Lane? He sounds so similar. It's fascinating.
The place was heaving with junk. Finding what I wanted wouldn't be easy.
Yeah, we have.
Lane sat down. Something stuck out from beneath the cushion. It looked like a folder. Whatever it was, the police had missed it. I needed to get it.
Come, join me on the couch. I'm ready for you. You will be gentle with me, won't you?
Oh, I'm
Oh.
never gentle, Monsieur Lane.
Oh. Oh. Do call me Hector.
Cool. Ooh. So first, yuck. Okay, I need to touch this statue's penis.
Henri had a statue of himself in the style of a Roman emperor. It was narcissistic and slightly disturbing. I wasn't going to play fig leaves with Lane watching. I couldn't search the desk while Lane was there.
Why? Didn't Lane say he was going to let you look in the office? I'm a little confused about this one. Did I misunderstand the
couldn't search
conversation?
the desk while Lane was there.
All right, let's look at Broken Sword 2 then.
There was nothing in Henri's pile of junk that looked anything like a manifest. It was a decorative pipe.
I'll tell you one thing. At least she sounds French in this game.
I guessed it was Henri's guitar. It had to be for show.
He couldn't actually play it.
Henri had framed some pressed flowers.
These
He had
flowers.
truly terrible taste.
And then he got shot. By a Russian.
Lane had slumped deep into the sofa.
Why are we sitting... Oh, why are you sitting down next to him? Did the game crash and then I got a fucking spoiler? Is it, oh my god, why didn't I play this on the PS5? Why didn't I just play this on my PS5? Straight up. I think I should restart off stream and play this on my PS5.
Lane hadn't noticed the folder. With that amount of padding, who would? The only way to get hold of it was to distract him. I managed to get chewing gum stuck on my press card.
What a bizarre turn of events.
That's what I thought. I decided to wait for a better time before phoning Georges. Calling Ronnie wouldn't have been a smart move right then. Lane was taking up more than his fair share of the sofa.
I wouldn't agree with that. It looks like he's only taking up the one side.
Monsieur Lane?
Hector, please.
So you really don't know who owns the SUP?
I'm sorry, my dear, I really don't.
I see Henri had a statue of himself.
Yes, for a man of high aspiration, he had alarmingly low taste. Nevertheless, I shall miss him. We were like family.
What will happen to this place now?
Henri's widow will decide, poor soul. She may find it in her heart to keep me around.
Oh, I'm sure she will. Is there anything you can tell me about the painting?
It was an absolute treat to come across it. A true undiscovered gem.
There is no denying it is a fantastic painting. What can you tell me about the religious significance?
It will be
Of course, there's a
significant.
deep religious symbolism locked within the painting, too. Central to this must be the pantheon of saints.
Whoa, Lane actually knows his shit. And then he killed the dog.
Oh, Hector. Perhaps I will join you in that glass of champagne.
Oh,
But of course,
how the French say that
champagne,
word is
nature's
amazing.
balm,
Champagne should be how it's said. Pour it on him. No, don't drink. Don't drink it. And then...
To new friends.
to love. Oh, mon Dieu, that is so cold!
Oops, silly me. I am so sorry.
I'll have to dry this off. Don't you worry, my dear.
In the folder was a list of all the paintings in the exhibition. La Malediccio had to be there. It was. And next to it was the owner's name, Mr. Medovsky.
Oh,
I
it's a
believe that
fucking
obviously not
insurance
spotted the
fraud
folder.
scam.
I put it back. I had what I needed for my story.
It's an insurance fraud scam.
Monsieur Lane, thanks for everything. But I think I hear my editor calling.
Ma chérie, no need to leave so soon. It's only a little spillage.
Amazing.
And I found out who claims to own La Malediccio. Some guy named Medovsky. Sounds Russian, right?
Medovsky, my god.
Who is he?
He's new on the oligarch block. Fresh into London from Russia, with ambition and a bloody reputation. Collard, this is way over your head. I'm gonna put a more experienced crime journalist on the story. I can't
God
afford
damn it, kid.
Relax, Ronnie. This is my story.
I can't afford
Leave
you
it
to
with
get
me.
hurt.
Let's discuss
I
it
mean, you
over
were there when
tomorrow.
George killed a dragon.
Okay. But don't do anything more. See you tomorrow.
Ronnie didn't trust me on this story, but I wasn't going to let him give it to someone else. I was going to have to move fast. Come in.
I shat all of honors, George.
Hi, George.
How are you out of
Great to see
prison?
you.
Hope you don't mind me just dropping in.
No, not at all. How are you getting on?
Pretty good. I found the gun that was used in the robbery.
I'm impressed.
Yeah? Well, Nave wasn't. He accused me of trying to plant it, and then of being involved in Henri's death. Then he threw me into a cell. He couldn't make a stick, of course, so he had to let me go this morning. But he's convinced I'm involved. So if I put a foot wrong, he'll nail me next time. But, hey, on the bright side, have I got a story for you?
Oh, they can corroborate, which is awesome. Because Medovsky owns Vera Security.
Annette, the manager at Vera Security, lied about the owner of the company. When I pieced together that shredded letter, I got a name. Medovsky.
Medovsky. That's the same guy who claims to own La Malediccio.
What? He owns the painting and Vera Security?
Yeah, insurance
He
scam.
has to be the one behind this whole scam.
Goodbye,
Baby.
me.
Okay, when does
have to
crazy
go.
magic shit start happening? This is Broken Sword, baby. I shat everywhere. And when I mean everywhere,
What
I
the-
mean everywhere. Senor and senorita.
I cannot sleep on that bed. It is too soft.
George, this is Senor Marquez.
Nice to meet you.
So you are this George, huh?
Senor
a
Marquez
disapproving
is staying in the
dad.
apartment across
How
the
dare
hall.
you come near my daughter,
Apparently,
who I met
he's the
yesterday.
real owner of La Malediccio.
What? I thought you said Medovsky was the owner.
Senor Marquez claims the painting was stolen from his family during the Spanish Civil War.
Really? Do you have any proof?
Senor Marquez, could you show him the photograph?
Yes, I still haven't put in anything protective for some reason.
Who is this?
My father. When they came for us in 38, I fled with my mother. But my father was not so lucky.
Who's this?
My mother, a good woman, a saint.
How can we prove this is you as a child?
The dates would tie up, George.
You're certain this is you?
Senor, I do not lie.
Certain this is you? Look here, you motherfucker.
So your mother also died in the raid?
No, she got me out.
You lost your father?
Yes, he died when the fascists attacked our villa.
A pair of statues stood on plinths on the mantelpiece. That's definitely La Malediccio.
Humans are crazy, eh?
It belonged to my family, so it belongs to me.
If the painting really was stolen during the 1930s, then this Medovsky guy has no legitimate claim to it. But how can I be sure that you're the boy in that picture?
I can prove it. Look at my father in the photograph. You see the medallion he's wearing? He gave it to me just before
Your
died.
papa says it's a puppy,
This
it's a
medallion
puppy.
has been in our family
This
for
medallion.
hundreds of years.
Not any medallion, this medallion.
It's definitely the same medallion. A snake eating its own tail. That's also on the painting.
It is
Ouroboros.
the Ouroboros.
Yeah, thank you.
The what?
The Ouroboros. It is a sign of my people.
That
my
was
family,
my favorite,
my
though.
faith. The Gnostics. My father was a Gnostic leader. La Malediccio is sacred to the Gnostics. Hence they both display the Ouroboros.
A priest I met said the painting was the devil's work, a thing of evil.
Ha! He would say that. Do not believe all you hear from the church. Whatever you
Even
think,
though you've
the
seen it
painting
twice,
is
the
mine.
proof that God exists in this
If
universe.
Marquez was the true owner of Malediccio, then Medovsky had no legal claim to it. Might be tough to prove, but if I could, we wouldn't have to pay out on the insurance. So, if the painting belongs to you, how did Medovsky get it?
The fascists stole it. It went to Madrid, then Berlin, then, after the war, to Moscow. After that, it was lost, until now.
We need to talk to this Medovsky, but how do we find him?
Now, earlier I told you about the poo incident.
Marquez had let himself into Nico's apartment.
It's bad. You do not want to go in there. It looks worse than Spain after the Civil War.
Senor Marquez,
Yes, George?
so La Malediccio belongs to your family.
It did. Once it was stolen, I did not believe I would ever see it again.
You must have been excited to see the painting again.
It was a miracle.
Miracale.
You mentioned the Gnostics. What can you tell me about them?
It is not important. A religious sect, that is all. My family
It is
were
not
Gnostic.
important, even
They were
though
at
it's
peace with
literally the
Buddhism.
reason I'm attached to this painting. It's not important. Well, maybe it is because, you know, the whole reason this game is fucking happening is the painting.
Senor Marquez,
Yes, George?
I found some evidence that ties Henri to the dodgy security company.
That doesn't surprise me. It sounds as though the whole thing was set up.
It looked like Nico kept her most secret possessions close to her chest.
Oh my gosh. George. Naughty man.
Nico had finally upgraded her computer.
Now it was an overly expensive Mac.
looked like Nico. Here's the proof that Henri was involved in the robbery.
Interesting, but it doesn't help us find the killer.
Hello, Inspector. I hope you catch the killer soon.
Hey, Nico?
Yes, George?
What do we know about this Medovsky character?
Ronnie said he was dangerous and very rich. He claims to be the owner of La Malediccio.
And appears to be the boss of Vera's security who were supposed to protect it. Now that kind of figures. The best way to steal something is to get hired to look after it. But why steal a painting you already own?
We need to talk to this
Insurance
guy.
fraud.
To do that, we need to find him. So let's go over what we know about the thief.
Okay, well, he had a distinctive tattoo on one arm.
And his helmet had Waterloo Motors across it.
Not a lot to go on.
What? What? A distinctive tattoo and the place he's probably working at. There's not a lot to go on, George, except for 2 defining characteristics of evidence that points to who is involved. But if only we could figure this out, George. Why didn't we have sex while that old man shits in my neighbor's apartment?
But then why kill Henri?
I get the impression that Henri was somehow involved.
Okay, Nico, that escalated quickly.
I found the gun that Henri was shot with at Vera's security.
If Medovsky owns Vera Security, it means that he must know the killer.
Well, it can't be Annette, but she has to be involved in some way. You said the thief had a tattoo.
On his arm, it was a skull and crossbones with headhunters written around it.
We need to track down Waterloo Motors.
Have you tried the internet?
I've been kind of busy.
Okay, let's have a look. Waterloo Station, Battle of Waterloo, Waterloo Kebabs, Waterloo
Most
Sunset.
good.
Ah, here we go. Waterloo Motors. It's a garage in London. I'll send the number to your phone.
Oh my gosh, we already traveling. Bro, it must be good to be a lawyer.
Waterloo Motors.
Waterloo Motors.
Hi,
How can I help you?
my name is George Stobart. I'm investigating a murder that was committed here in Paris.
What's that got to do with us?
The guy we're looking for was wearing a helmet with Waterloo Motors on it.
Oh, yeah. It's a very popular helmet.
I don't suppose you know who might have bought one?
Well, not unless you've got any more information, mate.
The killer had a tattoo on his arm. It said, Headhunters.
Oh, I know that guy. Yeah, he bought one of our helmets just the other day.
Terrific. Do you know his name?
Nah. He brings his boss's Merc here to have it serviced. Word to the wise, though. I hear he don't mess about. The car's registered on Dutchy Street, if there's any help. I mean, that's all I know, mate, sorry.
No, that's more than enough. You've been a great help. Thanks for your time.
See ya.
That was the most British person ever.
Bingo.
Like working class British. Like, yeah, what?
That
Yeah,
has
oh,
to be
fuck
the
you,
guy.
mate. Dee,
And
dee.
now we've got his address.
How about a trip to London?
I thought you'd never ask. Senor Marquez, will you be okay here?
The bed is uncomfortable, but it will do. Come back quickly with the painting, eh?
We came back to Nico's apartment, and it stank like old
London
man poo.
cabbies. Gotta love them.
This is the place. Here on the right. To
Well-
afford a place like this in London, you've got to be good at something.
Nothing worth.
So, we clear on how we're going to do this?
Yeah, we're two insurance investigators, see? We finagle our way inside, butter Medovsky up, and then get the dirt on him, right?
Finagle?
Yeah, finagle. You remember how to finagle, don't you, Nico?
George, How could I ever forget?
Because I suspect we're going to need Major League Fanoodling in this one.
Why has George
You
become
got it.
Italian American? I need you to fanoodle your way through this. You understand me, Ruko? Oh shit, it's Nico.
The gate lock was controlled remotely. No answer.
Why don't we talk to the guy right there?
He had the typical features of an Englishman who likes beer and football.
Ah, the old foot beer. It's a delicacy in London, I've heard.
It was topiary in progress. Excuse me? Hello?
On your bike, darling. This is a private residence.
We're here to see Mr. Madovsky.
So?
Why does Mendowski look like Putin? What?
We have important business with Mr. Madovsky.
And who the hell might you be?
I'm Nico Kalar, and this is my colleague, Georges Stobart.
Well, isn't that cozy? Can you count, darling?
Yes, of course.
Well then, 1, I don't know you or laughing boy here from Adam. 2, you ain't got no business round here. And 3, I don't like French birds. Comprenez?
I don't like French birds? What?
Hi, guess who?
What do you want?
Nice bush.
Bush? This is so much more than
does, eh?
just a bush.
Oh, I am sorry.
It's art, love. Or to be precise, topiary. And as everybody knows,
Topiary is a transitioned form.
that's right. A statement of man's dominance over nature. A metaphor for the human condition.
And yet,
It's not enough, is it?
not for the big questions.
Life, death.
Right and wrong.
What?
Tell me about it.
You struggle, monsieur?
Day and night.
That is the human condition.
Can we ever escape it?
This is
It
amazing.
possible through meditation, contemplation.
I see.
It is our only salvation.
Well, you've given me food for thought, you have.
Anytime.
Much appreciated. At a difficult time.
You are welcome, monsieur.
So, anyway, this is my latest piece. What do you think?
It's a very nice
Eagle.
eagle? A two-headed eagle.
Rizzo, get in there, my son. Yes, it's a Russian Imperial Eagle. For the
Get
boss.
in there, mate. You just became ultra British.
I owe you one, lady. You have got that rare quality. Real insight.
No, please. You have a rare talent. So, do you work for Mr. Madovsky?
I look after his security and stuff. And edges.
Security and stuff?
Yeah, you know. Stuff.
Ah, stuff.
Ah.
Do you know
Stuff.
Mr. Madovsky's driver?
Driver? He's out of town, I think.
Ah, I see. Also, my camera is up real high, so I'm like a tiny little tiny person.
We have important business with Mr. Madovsky.
I need a good reason to bother the boss with this. He's a busy man.
I understand, but I think he'll want to speak with us.
What makes what you have to say so important?
La Maledictio, a painting that belongs to him, has been stolen. If he wants his insurance claim processed quickly, then he'll want to speak with us. I think he might be annoyed if he finds out you never even told him we came around, right?
Okay. Hang on, I'll phone him now.
It is me, not Putin. Hello, is Yagishim.
Yeah, Mr. Medovsky? French bird.
French bird.
Yeah.
Thanks, bro.
Yes, boss. Right, I will do. You've piqued the boss's interest. That isn't always a good thing.
Whoa, that was
The gate
ominous.
should be open. I'll take you inside.
The gate should be open, considering I just fucking
Follow
saw it
me,
happen.
please.
Have you noticed my frame rate is not as good as your frame rate? Oh my gosh, he straight up looks like Putin. Is that Gaddafi? Is that Putin and Gaddafi?
Mr.
What
Medovsky
the
will be right with you, madame.
Sorry, Medovsky and
Well,
Gaddafi.
we're in. Now what?
We'll make him think we're all set to pay out on the policy. See if we can get him to talk.
That is 100% Vladimir Putin.
Welcome, welcome.
Good day, monsieur. My name is Nico Collard, and this is my assistant, Georges Tabar.
You are here to discuss La Malediccio, yes?
Correct.
I am surprised to see you. My agreement with the gallery specified that my ownership should be kept in the strictest confidence. It would appear that agreement has been broken.
A man has been killed, monsieur.
An agreement is an agreement.
Soft or hard approach, guys. Soft? Soft, okay.
My apologies for disturbing you, monsieur, but I'm afraid we must ask you some questions.
So be it. The loss of a painting is nothing compared to the loss of a life. Ask away.
How did you come into possession of La Malediccio?
I purchased it at auction.
Oh, so, okay.
We have reason to believe that the theft was an inside job.
Oh, that is terrible. The staff at the gallery were so pleasant to deal with, but such is human nature. I trust this won't delay the insurance claim.
I'm sure matters will be sorted out soon.
This is fully an insurance scam.
Did you know Henri, the gallery owner?
Oh, purely on a professional basis. My restorer recommended his gallery to me.
Did you ever meet him personally?
No, only via email. I rarely fly. I'm carbon neutral, you know.
Very conscientious, monsieur.
Well, the planet won't save itself.
Do you have receipts for the painting?
Of course. I have already sent them to your office.
These things take time to process.
What is there to process? I own the painting. Someone stole it, and your company provided me with insurance. I am the victim here.
A state you share with the deceased, monsieur. What connection do you have to Vera Security?
I've never heard of it.
I've never heard of it.
There is strong evidence that ties you to Vera Security.
Oh, you are beginning to sound like a policeman, madame.
We are merely doing our jobs, monsieur. We must leave no stone unturned.
I would leave this particular stone unturned, if I were you.
I'd rattled him, but I didn't want to push too hard. Of course. We will check our information again.
I would do that.
Your restorer, how does he fit into all this?
Hobbs? Well, he did a little cleaning work on La Malediccio, that's all. I think that is enough for now. When do you expect the claim to be paid out?
It will not be long, monsieur.
When exactly? Surely you can give me a date.
Monsieur Medovsky, I'm sure you...
Please excuse the interruption, sir.
What is it, Shears?
Yeah.
Hobbs is here.
Hobbs is here.
Tell him I'm busy.
He mentioned the portfolio, sir.
For pity's sake, can he not just follow simple instructions? Please excuse me for a moment.
Bro, this is the most afraid I've felt for Nico and George ever.
The gardener's called Shears?
Yeah, probably not what his mother christened him.
What a creep.
Very clever creep at that. We got nothing on him, and he knows it.
He just brushed off the Vera connection. We need something else to get under his skin.
The fucking letter!
Marquez's leverage.
Yeah, it's just one man's word against another.
So what else can we do?
Bro, we have
Take a look around. Maybe there's something here we can use against him.
we have a letter that
Good
proves he
idea.
owns it.
You search, I'll keep watch at the window.
We have a whole ass letter. Oh, am I George now? Am I George now? Is that what just happened? I am definitely, I am not Vladimir Putin. Apart from the fact I look exactly like the fucker, I am not him.
The letter mentioned a guy called Medovsky as the owner of Vera Security. I took a closer look at the cigarette box.
Oh my god, the Romanovs!
It was a beautifully inlaid cigarette box.
Yeah, but it's the Romanovs. Alexandra and Nicholas II.
The catch had snapped. The catch seemed to be broken. The paperclip just flexed and slipped off the catch. Sadly, the catch would have been too thick to cut with nail clippers. I needed a better idea.
Yeah. What's that idea, George?
Nope, I needed to try something else.
Kia ora, George. Kia ora.
Can you hear what they're saying?
Yes.
You should not have turned up here, Mr. Hobbs. I made it clear I would deliver the package later today.
I wanted to make sure it got to me all right. I've got a lot of work to do on it.
This is most inconvenient.
He's arguing with his visitor. Oops.
100% that he calls.
That portfolio is important, I'm sure of it. I should have guessed. Keyboard was Cyrillic.
Okay. Alright. I don't know Cyrillic, but cabinet.
Medovsky had left the cabinet open. On the shelf inside was a business card and a scribbled note. I picked up the business card. It read, Wilfred Hobbs, Fine Art Restoration. I made a note of the address. Then I put the card back where I'd found it. No point arousing Medovsky's suspicions. The note read, L. Serp drawings for you to check. W.H. Now we're cooking with gas.
Wilfred
I
Hobbs.
wondered if the painting could be in the portfolio that Medovsky had taken.
Hold on. Is that a Fabergé egg?
See a penny, pick it up, then all day you'll have good luck.
Bro, put the penny in the fuck bag.
A Russian imperial egg.
Yeah, Fabergé,
It
right?
looked rather plain. It was a thank you note from a British politician. Huh. Medovsky certainly had some dubious friends.
Do you know what's real fucking cheeky? This very clearly says Tony, as in Tony Blair. Dear Mr. Medovsky, We know this was your favorite book. Please accept this first edition in recognition of all your help toward our cause.
Everything was in Cyrillic, except for a number. 1869. Everything was in Cyrillic, except for a number.
1869.
I suspected the medals weren't from the Moscow Debating Society.
They were from the
It
Killing
seems
People
Armadovsky
Society.
has friends in low places.
It's like my boss said, the guy wants to be a player.
On the world stage.
By extraordinary good fortune, the coin I'd picked up was the perfect shape to flip open the broken catch. Fancy that. Keys are always useful.
What the fuck?
Romanovs. The same brand of cigarettes that were in the ashtray in Vera's security.
Did not think of this. Maybe I can. Welcome to the stream. Did not think of this. Romanov cigarettes. Bro, close the lid. I can't interact with the chandelier, but that would have been pretty cool though.
Madovsky in Libya.
Oh
Happy
my
days.
gosh.
What kind of guy hangs a picture of himself and Colonel
It
Gaddafi?
is actually Gaddafi.
The kind who will commit murder in order to steal their own painting.
It was a Russian privatization voucher. I wondered why Madovsky displayed it so proudly.
Okay, we're going to do a save. We're going to do 1869. It was the year of our Lord, 1869. Do you play point and clicks? Did not think of this? The genre you're into?
I should have guessed. Keyboard was Cyrillic.
Oh, there's no numbers.
I tried to remember how that row of keys read on a US keyboard. ZX. I needed a keyboard for reference. ASD G or...
Oh, that's awesome.
Ugh, I couldn't remember.
That's cool. Did not think of
didn't
this.
know the
Did you know
symbols. If I'd been able to
the
remember
team
the
that
layout
made
of
Myst
US
have come back
keyboard,
together
I
and they're
might have
making
been
a
able to
new
figure it
game
out.
in the Myst series? And it's going to also be available in VR. It's going to be flat and VR.
Russian novels. Madovsky was clearly a big Tolstoy fan.
Oh, your phone!
Ah, Brett. The fragrance that dare not speak its name. It was my phone, mankind's most treasured possession. I couldn't call Rickenbacker without a reason. I needed to see Madovsky's proof of ownership. I should have guessed. Keyboard was Cyrillic. It was my beloved phone.
Hey, Skelly. Thank you, George. I love how you said it's your beloved
It was
phone.
my beloved phone.
Cuz, bro, George, please. My guy.
I didn't know the symbols. If I'd been able to remember the layout of a US keyboard, I might have been able to figure it out.
You know, thanks, Skelly. Everybody hashtag Skelly.
Nico?
Shh! I'm eavesdropping, Josh.
Yo, does everybody remember Harriet the Spy?
Hear anything else interesting?
Hang on.
Listen, Hobbs, just take the portfolio and do your work. You are nervous, and I don't like that.
Understood. I have got a few questions, though.
I do not like questions either. Hurry up.
I noticed a couple of people arriving.
I
Who
am
were
not
they?
Putin, even
look
though I'm
like
very
coppers.
clearly Putin.
They were from the insurance company.
Has the...
That's awesome.
Hobbs is going to head off with the portfolio. Whatever's in there is important. We need to stay with it.
I got Hobbs' address from his card. When we're done here, we should check it out.
Okay, Josh, but hurry. Medovsky will be back soon.
Cool. Time for us to die, George. Let's
I'm
go.
gonna check out the study.
Bro, don't say it. Just fucking...
Okay.
Oh my gosh. This game is like, I'm a broken sword game. Of course you are.
Wow,
Whoa.
there must be millions of dollars worth of art on these walls.
Bro.
The drawer was open. My heart skipped a beat. But inside, I saw only a candy bar wrapper. The desk was magnificent.
It's the Cyrillic. Okay. All right. So I need to go back over here to this book and take a photo on my phone. Because your boy doesn't know
Medovsky had left
Cyrillic.
the cabinet open. On the shelf inside was a business card and a scribbled note.
Oh, hang on. Hang on. George doesn't need to look at a keyboard. I need to look at a keyboard.
Keyboard was Cyrillic.
I see. The desk is the typewriter we made along the way. Okay, so I need to spell out Medovsky, I'm guessing. M. So, Control Alt. Control little right click button. Alt. Oh. Hang on. This. This. Oh no, is it the spacebar there? So is this it? Oh, okay. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7, 8, 9, 10. 8, 11, 12, fuck. Oh, so these are, okay, hang on. Oh, okay. Alright, I know what it is. I know what it is. So Medovsky. So number, this is M. M is here. Oh, it mustn't be Medovsky because M is actually M in Russian. Okay, what else could it be then? I'll look at my other photo of the book. I think they use our numbers. Maybe they don't use our numbers. So 1 A 1 2 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 0. I think you're right, Nanny calls. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, which is an H. Nanny calls, you're right. Okay. 1 2 3 4 5 6 is an S. So this would be 9 here.
A secret drawer popped
Holy
open.
shit, Nanny
I
calls,
knew
well
that
done.
publication date would be significant. At last, I was going to discover Medovsky's secrets.
It was awesome. Well done, Nanny calls. So Cyrillic does have different numbers to Roman So Cyrillic has different numbers to Arabic numbers. They don't use Arabic numbers. I didn't know that. You learn something new every day. Russia traditionally doesn't use Arabic numbers. They have their own Cyrillic numbers.
It certainly wasn't Medovsky's sock drawer. Hey, Nico, come see this. I think we've struck gold.
Hang on, I'm
We're
coming.
not here for Arabic
Look.
numbers.
A letter from a guy called Gainen. His company, Wolfram, want to purchase La Malediccio. They're offering way over the asking price.
Anything connecting Medovsky to Vera?
Well, let's see.
We're so dead.
Go.
This is genuinely the most
Vera
afraid of being
security.
for their safety in the whole franchise.
Ah, then we have the proof we need.
Hang on, what's this? Expenses for a Mr. Shears. Waterloo Motors, one helmet. These are from Paris. Madame La Trex. Hotel Britannique. Pizza.
I remember some of your Russian.
Pizza.
Gonbliski.
I think your friend Shears might just be Henri's killer.
George, what have we got ourselves into?
The same shit you always get yourselves into. Deep water.
I just heard the front door close. Medovsky's coming. Put everything back in order, quick!
Right.
Just a reminder, in the second game, you fought the god of death.
He'll never suspect we just ransacked his house for evidence.
Did you put the coin back?
George, the coin!
Damn, no time. Look cool, Nico. I'll handle this.
I apologize for the lengthy wait. As you can imagine, my time is at a premium.
That's fine, Mr. Medovsky. I think we're almost finished anyway.
And payment?
Very soon, monsieur. Very soon.
Is there anything else I can assist you with?
Nice collection of medals you have there, Mr. Medovsky.
I earned them serving my country.
Anywhere interesting?
Chechnya. Ever been there?
No, can't say I've had the pleasure.
Whoa. He's 100% Putin.
Is that a first edition of War and Peace?
Of course. Printed in 1869. A great year for my country's literature. And Tolstoy is the master.
Is that a picture of you with Colonel Gaddafi?
A deeply wonderful man. He was a great fan of the Impressionists.
Well, he certainly left quite an impression on Libya.
Bro, George, how you don't get shot regularly? It will blow my mind, man.
So, what brought you into the art business, Mr. Medovsky?
Oh, an eye for great artists, an appreciation of fine culture, and a love of what you Americans call the greenback.
You must be upset at the theft of La Malediccio.
Yes, and disappointed that someone would kill for such a minor piece.
So this Hobbs guy, good friend of yours, is he?
No, we simply have a business arrangement. We've been through this already. Now please, if you're quite finished, I'm a busy man.
Thank you for your time, Monsieur Medovsky. We'll be in touch soon.
I cannot believe Georgian
no
put the coin
prize for
back.
guessing
He's
where we
so
go now.
fucked.
Hobbs' place, right?
Got it in one. Medovsky's pretty shady, don't you think?
He bought our act, though. You make a pretty good insurance man, George.
Yeah, who'd have thought it?
By the time he realizes we're not assessing his claim, we'll have cracked the case and be toasting our success.
Here's hoping.
I love how they're talking about it in front of his house.
Looks like rain.
Come on, let's get that cab. Taxi?
100%. Oh, fuck off. Oh my god, I don't know why I didn't play this on my PS5. I'll never understand why I didn't play this on my PS5. It's funny because Max was like, hey, you should play this on your PS5. And I was like, nah, Max, we don't need to play it on my PS5. The game will run all good on a computer. Well. Oh, fuck right off.
It certainly wasn't.
Anything connect?
These people.
I wonder if I could have put the coin back I wonder if I could have put the queen back myself.
Damn. Look. I'll.
And... Now please, if you're quite...
Well...
How...
Looks like rain.
Come... Taxi!
I think we just stepped off the London tourist trail.
I guess this Hobbs character doesn't like visitors.
Bro, why do they always chuck like art restoration guys in dingy houses?
Restorer of old masters.
Legitimately, they're
Unless
probably
you
loaded
didn't want to
IRL.
attract attention.
He's attracted ours. Let's see what Mr. Hobbs knows about La Maledicción.
And let's try and get a look inside that portfolio.
I wouldn't have been able to break the chain, or the padlock. The chain was wrapped around the gate and secured with a tough-looking padlock.
Yeah, good point, eh?
The van's window looked like it hadn't been washed for years. The door was locked. Looking through the window, I could see that there was nothing in the van. Hobbs must have taken the portfolio inside.
Do you know
It was the van hood.
Charles
It had
Cecil
certainly seen
is
the
actually embarrassed that the goat puzzles in Broken Sword won? He was like, I feel like I just made it too hard. And I was like, bro, but it's like, it's
The
iconic.
hood was definitely stuck. The large dumpster was full of garbage. Piles of junk, mostly boxes of old paints and scraps of picture frames. Mixed in were wires, cardboard, and some dubious-looking old clothes.
George Stobart.
Ah, Monsieur Stobart. I trust you have obeyed my instructions not to leave Paris.
Of course, Inspector.
Good. You clearly know which side your cookie is buttered. Now, I require your presence tomorrow at the murder scene for a reconstruction.
I see.
12 o'clock sharp, monsieur. Or, as you would say, high noon.
Sure.
Any failure to comply, and I shall have you extraordinarily rendered. Have a nice day now.
And you. That was Nave. We're required back at the gallery tomorrow for a crime scene reconstruction.
Let me guess. Non-attendance is a criminal offense?
You got it.
He's such an idiot. At least Russo was just a liar and part of the Templars. This guy's just a plonker.
The mailbox read, W. Hobbs, Fine Art Restoration. There was a piece of paper sticking out of the mail slot. For a second, I debated the morality of mail snooping. It was a short debate, and I won.
So good.
Not a snowball's chance. I decided to open the letter. Dear Mr. Hobbs, due to previous incidents, we are writing to inform you that we will no longer be sending models
Oh,
to the
yuck.
US. It went on to discuss Hobbs's temper and other alleged infractions, some of which still carry the death sentence in certain less sophisticated cultures. Interesting. This could come in useful. The letter advised Mr. Hobbs that no...
Yo, Nico, thanks for taking your sweet ass time.
I don't think there's anyone home.
There's a light on upstairs.
Did Nico just teleport twice?
I'd pounded that door until my hand hurt. We were going to have to find another way to attract Hobbs's attention.
Broken Sword 1 styles, baby.
Climbing drain pipes was something I preferred to avoid, unless I had a great reason to do so. Unless the drain pipe was more rust than iron.
He's more rust than iron.
Nico?
What's up?
The lights are on, but nobody's answering.
Maybe they can't hear you knocking. We could try some other way of attracting their attention.
Who's that coming a fan? 657848.
Nico seemed unfazed by the junk and grime. And wow, she was looking great.
Hey, bro, George, can you get on that shit? Thank you. If by Broken Sword 6 you guys are not a thing, I'm gonna press charges. I said it.
That was almost a great idea. Almost.
Bro, it's so much better than Broken Sword 4. But hey.
That wouldn't have worked.
I know they weren't together, but George totally cheated in Broken Sword 4.
The hood was definitely stuck. Not a sound. The horn wasn't working. I decided to leave the handbrake alone. Slasha. The horn wasn't working.
Just casually picked up some piss. Just cares.
I'd need the keys to start the engine.
I mean, you
I
say
had
that.
no reason nor any desire to steal Hobbs's van. If only I'd hung out with the cool kids at school, I'd have learned how to hotwire a truck. I needed a better idea.
Come on, George.
That wasn't worth trying.
Oh, can I open the bonnet? Yeah, for sure. Yo, can I open the bonnet? Is there a bonnet opening button? Bro, was this just to pick up the whiskey?
Whiskey. Whew, very strong stuff.
There it is.
I popped open the van's hood.
That's what Americans call them, hoods.
The engine was held together by rust and dirt. Everything was covered in a sticky film of dirty black oil. Half the wiring wasn't connected to anything. It was clear why the horn hadn't made a noise. Neither horn pipe was connected to either the battery or the cab. A bundle of wires came into the engine bay from the dashboard. Many of the wires seemed to lead nowhere. I needed a better idea.
I see.
It was the van battery. I needed to hook this up to the horn somehow.
Well, George, I forgot the idea for you.
That wouldn't have worked.
Come on, George, live a little.
A bundle of short, severed wires was connected to the battery. None of the wires were connected to anything. It was the van's engine. I didn't really have any reason to sabotage it.
Use glove clubs.
It was one of two horns in the van. It didn't seem to be connected to anything else under the hood. Two wires hung loose from it.
Oh, hang on. George, didn't you say there were wires in the junk? Yeah, George. Actually helped me.
I had found just what I needed.
Do you remember in Broken
Two
Sword
lengths
4
of
where nothing
wire.
made any sense? I remember that. Hello? Is that Sushi Smells by chance?
The engine bay was
It is.
a
Oh no,
mess.
someone called Tantan. Welcome, Tantan. How are you?
I connected the wires from the cab to the horn.
Oh, ruthless. It turned out she wasn't even the villain, though. But hey, you know what? I agree with you. I love Broken Sword 1. I really like 3. I like 3 quite a bit. 2's alright. 4 is not good.
The horn wasn't working.
How, George? We just fixed that shit. Like, I don't want to be rude, but we just fixed it, okay? George. My guy. My dude. You now, if you want to link to where we're... Well, I mean, we're streaming on Twitch as well. As you can see from me talking to you. Twitch real quick. Let me just go to our Twitch real quick. Where's my chat? Yeah. Over here. Yeah. Just in case you're interested.
A bundle of wires came into the engine.
Hey, you're watching on Twitch, so all good.
I needed a better idea.
Bro, George, what's the better idea, my guy? Okay. Okay.
I used the wire to join the battery to the horn.
Oh, yes. Hello, Mattel? Welcome.
A loose wire hung from the left-hand horn. If I had some spare cable, I could connect it to the wires from the cab.
I'm gonna have to reassess the situation. George, click that button, bro. You know you want to.
The horn wasn't working.
Killed her, George. Killed her. Okay, all right. Let's jump back in here. George, you best go to that bonnet right now. Okay, all right. So, pick this off. Hey, we only need one, right?
There was already a wire connected to that terminal.
George, I don't like the way you're speaking to me.
That would be pointless. It was the van's engine.
Okay, George. You and I. Oh, okay.
It was the van battery.
Okay. I have an idea.
That wouldn't work.
Well, it was an idea whilst
I
it
used
lasted.
the wire to join the battery to the horn.
Hey, thanks, Lisa.
I connected the wires from the cab to the horn.
But George, there's a big gap here where there's nothing. Thanks, Lisa. Whoa, everybody hashtag Lisa.
The horn wasn't working.
George, my guy. So, Tantan, what's your favorite point and click game? If you like games outside of Broken Sword? We had somebody in here say Myst earlier. That's what I'm wondering.
The large dumpster was... A pile of paint.
We were
There was
missing a
nothing else
wire.
of interest in the junk.
Oh, George.
There was nothing else of interest in the junk. There was nothing else of interest in the junk.
Ah, George! Okay, alright.
There was nothing else of interest.
George, I love you to bits, right? Okay? You're one of my favorite characters in all of... Actually, you are my favorite character in all the video games. But you're pushing my buttons, bro. Okay, let's have a look around. There was nothing else of interest. Okay, I have an idea.
I used the wire to join the battery to the horn. It was the old piece of wire that I'd found in the junk pile. That so didn't work.
Well, okay.
That wouldn't have worked.
I have an idea, George. What about this?
I needed a better idea.
I see. Nico.
Nico had suggested that we needed to attract Hobbs' attention somehow.
Kia ora, thank you.
The mailbox was empty.
What if doves suddenly appear and make 2 short ones? Okay, that's a good idea. Let's give it a go. What if doves suddenly appear? Oh, they're both called long wires.
I snipped the wire in half.
Oh.
I'd already cut one wire in half.
Okay. Okay, then I know what it is. It's short.
The wire was just long enough to connect the battery to the horn.
And then short.
I connected the wires from the cab to the horn. Everything was wired up. The horn
Who
had
cares?
power.
Who cares? Because why do
I figured
doves
that should get Hobbs'
suddenly
attention.
appear?
All right, hold your blooming horses. What are you up to with my van?
Hello there. We fixed your horn.
So I hear.
So I hear.
Now what are you doing
I'm
in my yard?
British, you fucker. Whoa, there's so many things to ask him. A whole 3 things.
Are you Wilf Hobbs, the renowned restorer?
I might be, and I might not. You never heard of a telephone? I'm busy. Now hop it.
Okay.
Well, that could have gone better.
He's not exactly the friendliest of characters.
Why do birds suddenly appear?
I decided to give it another blast.
Another.
For crying out loud, will you leave my van alone?
Sorry, just need a quick word, Mr. Hobbs. Afternoon, Mr. Hobbs. We're from the model agency.
About blooming time. I'm on a deadline. You better come up.
Wait, what? Okay, guys, we're going to talk to him on Sunday. Just a heads up, Sunday might be a Final Fantasy VII day. Just the FYI. I'll let you guys know if it is. Because I really want to get that game off my plate, so I'm hoping tomorrow I can finish it up. But if I can't get around to playing it, then it will be a Broken Sword day, okay? Okay? Alright? You can't hold me hostage. Okay, fine, you can. Okay, fine, it's a Broken Sword day. Yeah, I've already talked myself out of it. You guys did it. Thanks everybody who turned up. I'm ultra tired. And guys, why do doves suddenly appear? Alright, why do doves? It will be a Broken Sword day? How dare you? You know, I've got rights. I've got rights you don't know. Okay. Yeah, Final Fantasy 4. And it's really bad at the crappy mobile game. Anyway, guys, I'm off to bed. I'm tired. I love you guys. I'll catch you on Sunday. Okay, fine. It'll be a Broken Sword day. Tantan, what time zone are you in? Tan, are you still watching? Tan, are you still watching? Gotta find those Dragon Balls. Why did doves suddenly appear? Hold my hands. Dun, 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 dun. Tan, are you still watching on Twitch? Tan, what time zone is this? Gotta find those Dragon Balls. Do doves suddenly appear? Hold my hands. Why do doves suddenly appear? Alright. Tan is not answering my question, and it's okay. I'll see you guys on Sunday for Broken Sword. Fine, you got it out of me. Broken Sword. I'll see you guys then. Bye-bye.